What's up guys, Amar here from Magic Coding, and today we are continuing with our Angular block project. Now in this video we're gonna create spawning level system that will work for our game. So let's go ahead and open up our game controller. So I did a kind of play with my voice. Now first of all we're gonna remove our spawn new level and create new function, which will be our void spawn level. So not new level, but spawn level. So here we're gonna check if our player preferences dot get integer, and we're getting our level integer equals to 0. Then, so 0. Then we're gonna spawn our level. Now you may ask me, what is this player preferences? Player preferences. Well, basically, I'm gonna first read, as I always do, description, which says stores and access player preferences between game sessions. What does that mean? Well, basically, if we have this integer level, it will always stay there. So get integer, if you get it, it will be 0. So by default, it will be 0. Now, if by any case, it increases it. So if we finish one level, it will go to second level, to third, fourth, fifth. I don't know how many levels are you gonna have, but it will always be at the last level you added. So it will not go back from 0, but actually it will start from where it was last there, if you know what I mean. So basically, if I bid this level, we're going to increase our level, and in our level, so if our level will be, so level will be 2, so equals to 2. Now, if I bid that level, it will be 3. If I exit the game and come back to it again, it will be again level 3. It will not go from 0 once again. So this is saving system that we will use for our game. So now I'm going to copy this. So copy it and paste it like 1, 2, 3, let's say 3 more times for now. And I'm gonna remove this, which is default 0. I mean, you can leave it, but it's not necessary. Then we're gonna say level 1, then level 2, and level 3. Actually, in the whole series, I'm gonna have 7 levels. So I'm gonna copy this one more time and paste it right now. So I'm gonna do all the levels. So 4, 5th, and 6th. So 5, level 5, 6, and 7. Just like that. Or actually that will be 8 levels because it's 0. So for our level 1, it will be like this. For our level 2, it will be 1 and 18. And I'm gonna leave the count 3 to 5. For the level 2, or actually 3, it will be 2, then 19, which will be 3 and 6. Now, if this bothers you, that we are starting from level 0, you can always change this to 1 and start from 1. But I like it to start from 0, because this will be like a tutorial level. Where am I? I am at level 4. Here we're gonna say, we're gonna spawn level 5 and level 20, and the score count will be 4 to 7, like this. So random number from 4 to 7. For this level here, we're gonna say, for the 5th level, it will be 12 and 28, and count will be from 5 to 8. As for our level 6, it will be 14 and 29, 14 and 29. And of course, I have already tested things out and I saw that this is working. So as I said, you'll have to experiment with levels if you want more levels, or you can just copy and paste them all over again, make a loop. You can do whatever you want. This is your game. I'm just giving you some ideas that I would use if I were at your place. So 6 and 12. And while I'm at here, when I'm giving you ideas, you can always try and do something on your own. Imagine this being your homework. So you can go with me, and do this and understand what is happening. but it's always better to test things out on your own. So you're gonna test like, what does this do? What does this do? This does that. This does that. This does this, and so on and so forth. So you'll have a better knowledge of the game while you're at it. Now in our start function, we are gonna call our spawn level. So like this. Now I'm just gonna start our game to see if it's working. And voila, we started our game. And is it working? 3, 2, 1, bam! It is working. Got the time perfectly. Of course, as expected. Now you may ask me, how are we gonna change our level? I mean, how are we gonna do that? Well, basically, we're gonna have another function, which is gonna be void check blocks, like this. And it will be public void. So public void check blocks. And here we're gonna say that our block equals to game object dot find, and we are searching find objects with tag, and we are searching for the block. So come on, block in quotes and semicolon. Now if our block dot length equals to 1, we are gonna say that our player preferences, so player preferences dot set integer, and we are setting our level integer. For the player preferences dot get integer, we are getting back our level, and we're just incrementing it by 1, and that will be it. So we are checking if we have no more blocks. If that is true, we are gonna have our blocks. We're gonna change our level or add another level. Now, where are we gonna call our block spawn, check blocks? Well, in our update, or actually, update will be great. Just kidding, I just made a pause for a second to see if I'm correct, and yep, I'm correct. So go ahead and call our check blocks in our update function. Come on, connect with parentheses. And to make sure this works, I'm gonna have print out our block.length like this. So let me go back to Unity. I'm gonna click on collab so I don't have 1000 comments all over the place, but if I have like 10 blocks, it will be only 1 comment for it. So let me start our game to see if everything is working properly and correctly. So you can see we have 9 blocks. If I destroy one of the blocks, we're gonna have less blocks, which in this case 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now we will have 1 and 0. And of course our script is not working. And why is that? Okay, we forgot to call out here. So put a semicolon and call, not you, but it was my bad. I forgot to call our spawn level. So just add open parentheses, semicolon, delete our block length. And because we failed our script, our block length is less than 1. Actually, we have increased our level for a bit too much. So I'm gonna call out in our start player preferences dot delete all. Or actually, we can just go ahead and delete our key, which will be our level, just like this. Now let me go back to Unity and start things off to see if it's gonna spawn our block, or actually levels. And voila, we spawned them. Now let me destroy them to see if we're gonna spawn some more. So I'm not gonna do a rifle here, but you can do that if you wanted to. And voila, as you can see, we are spawning. But right now we're having a problem that our balls are still there, as you can see, even though they should not be because we have finished our level. Well, duh. So how we're gonna do that? Actually, I'm gonna leave this delete key as long as we're testing this out. Now, to fix our problems for balls, we are gonna have our script void remove balls. And how we're gonna do that? So basically, same as we're doing for our blocks. I mean, how we're checking how many blocks we have. And we're gonna do the same thing for that. Now, first, we're gonna have our, we're gonna say that our game object balls equals to game object dot find object. They're not having a tag. I mean, our ball hasn't tagged, is it? Let me see. Our ball has no tag, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a tag and add our ball tag to it. So let me go ball and add our ball tag. Now go objects with tag, and we're searching for ball like this, and then what's object game object balls, and I forgot to add here an array of game object, which is actually our game object of balls. And then I'm gonna say for int I length balls dot length. Then for every balls at I, we're gonna say dot get. Actually, we're gonna destroy our balls. So balls at, where is it? At I. Come on, index I. And we're gonna call this after we finish our game. So like remove balls. So let me go ahead and do that all over again to see if it's working or not. Come on, come on, come on. And balls coming out of nowhere. Come on. And yeah, as you can see, we are destroying our balls. There are no balls after we finish our level until we cast them or call them, however you would like to call it. So you can see right now I'm going to put a lot of balls. Come on, can I finish the level even? And you see those balls disappeared. So guys, that will be it for this video. Hope you like it, and goodbye.